Oh, no. God, no. 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 The Extreme program is here. It might be a couple months late in my opinion, but it's here. And I mean, yeah, these rewards, they're fitting for Extreme. This Buxton's ridiculous. This Roger Clemens blows that collection Roger Clemens out of the water. And then obviously an insanely juiced Ellie De La Cruz at the end. If you're still playing this game, you're gonna want this Ellie. Or maybe not. I don't know. Because this year, it seems like they really dialed up the Extreme. Like, at least to me, it felt like the last couple of years, the set of moments for Extreme, don't get me wrong, definitely difficult, but not like to a crazy degree, kind of like it was in the early days of Extreme moments. This year, everyone at SDS is a psychopath. There are 10 total moments. 5 of them are on Hall of Fame difficulty, and then 5 of them are on Legend. And some of these Legend ones, you gotta use the Rockies, come back down 9-0 and win the game. And that might be the easiest of the score an insane amount of runs, because the next one with the Diamondbacks, you got to score 7 runs in 1 inning on Legend. Then this one, you got to score 20 runs. What? Fortunately though for you, if you want to avoid playing these moments, you can. You can get this program done without touching the moments. I don't know if it gets easier though, because there is this mission where every 40,000 parallel XP, you get 5 points in the program. You got the Showdown, which is always crazy at the end. I'm sure this one's no different. The Conquest, though. The Conquest this year feels... it's gonna be extreme. Because there's all these turn-based goals, and you have to conquer every single territory by the end of turn 5. And on the first turn alone, you gotta conquer 10 strongholds. Just for reference, you start out with 2 strongholds with 6 fans apiece on it, and you got to conquer 5 strongholds with those 6 fans, and the strongholds get more fans as you go. This last game, you're going to be going 1 fan on 11. It's going to be on Legend difficulty. It's a good thing they didn't bring GOAT to Conquest. So yeah, you can avoid the moments if you want to, and you want to put yourself through different misery, but I upload myself playing this game to the internet. So I feel like I have to play the moments. And what I'm going to do today, I'm going to attempt every single moment. I am by no means going to be trying to finish all these moments today, because I don't know if anybody can finish all these moments in one day. No, I'm going to attempt every single one of these one time. And we're going to see how many, if any, I can do on the first try. Moment number 1, hitting for a cycle. On Hall of Fame difficulty, you got to use Byron Buxton and hit for the cycle. Technically, it's not the cycle, actually. You need a double, a triple, a homer, but that 4th hit, it could be a second homer or a second double or whatever. But like I said, I'm only trying these 1 time each. So the strategy would probably be different if I wasn't doing that. The strategy here is probably, if you don't hit like a triple, maybe even in your very first at bat, you should probably restart. And look at that, I'm already taking a strike and swinging at that. This is going to be a rough day. Honestly, the fact that they're shifted might help. If you can hit that right center gap or even down the right field line. I'm not going to do that with that kind of swing. So yeah, this 100% would be the spot you'd restart the moment. But not today. Not right now. And is that really a line out? I think we're gonna be 0 for 1 to start things out today. All right, well, there's there's the home run. Little late to get started there, Byron. No, I guess I'm a little off on that one. It wouldn't really even matter. Oh, and that was the last at bat anyway. So yeah, big time fail. All right, well, 0 for 1. We got 9 left. And genuinely, the goal, I feel like, is to just do 1. And I really don't think this is going to be that one. 4 home runs with Nick Kurtz. No, but this was definitely an extreme moment earlier in the year, right? Like as part of one of the spotlight programs. But I don't think it was actually this moment. Like, I don't think he had to hit the 4 home runs. I think it might have been 3, or it might have been 4 extra base hits. Might have even been on all-star difficulty. I don't know. And look at what I'm doing to so far I'm showing you what not to do. Maybe don't strike out in your first AB of these moments. I don't know if I got that one. Yeah, no. Yeah, obviously we'd be restarting here. It's the top of the 6th. Like, there's a very good chance you only get 4 at-bats, and you have to hit a home run in all 4 at-bats. I don't know. I mean, it was over as soon as I struck out in that first at-bat, let's be honest. We get a 5th at-bat, though. That's good to know, at least. Yeah, I missed that one too. So far, both these moments, we've needed 4 things, and I have done 1 of 4 things. I'm not even close. All right, well, at least this next one, well, I was gonna say isn't gonna be done immediately. There's a chance it's done immediately because it's over if you give up a run. But no, this is the opposite end of the spectrum when it comes to extreme moments. You either have ones like those last 2 where it's like you're gonna be restarting it over and over and over again, or you're gonna have the kind like this Kershaw one where you gotta play a whole game and you're gonna fail it in like the 8th inning, and it's gonna be like a half an hour wasted down the drain. So let's see how this goes. I will say though, these sorts of ones, this one maybe even specifically, this is probably the best chance I have to finish one on the first try, because like I feel like in terms of difficulty, this isn't as difficult as hitting for the cycle or, you know, hitting 4 home runs in a game. It's more about the time invested, and we gotta hit a home run. I forgot about that aspect too. But no, this is pretty much the strategy. When you face the CPU, you just alternate fastball and some sort of off speed and alternate high and low. We can't. Actually, we can. We can allow a hit. We just can't allow a run. No, the perfect game one is later. All right, there we go. There's our second strikeout. Clean first inning, only 8 to go. I swear, man, I completely forgot about that home run. If I throw 9 shutout innings and I don't hit a home run, that's going to be how this one's failed, isn't it? All right, there's our third strikeout. The strikeouts should not be the tough part, because like at the end of the day, you are using 99 Kershaw against just the normal San Francisco Giants here. Like Drew Gilbert, I think it just popped up. He had like 48 contact. All right, there we go. That's 2 innings down, and for the 7 punch outs. You know what I just realized here? They backloaded this lineup. Willie Adames was batting 8th, and I'm like, I wonder what's going on here. Then Devers batting 9th. They put the toughest guys to face at the end of the lineup, so that in that 9th inning, if you're closing it out, you're probably going to have to face one of those guys at the very end. But there's 3 clean innings. I also got 2 more strikeouts. And you know what? I didn't even think about that. This is probably, yeah, this isn't even a real Kershaw. They juiced him. They gave us a juiced hitting Kershaw with 99 everything. Oh, this might be possible. The home run taken care of in the first at bat. Yes, please. All right, well, there's our 7th strikeout. So 2 goals out of the way with the home run and the 7 punch outs. There we go. That's 4 innings now. 4 innings, no base runners allowed. We've got the strikeouts done. We've got the home runs done. What am I looking at? I'm like, are we frozen in an offline moment? Past the halfway point, that's 5 innings. I am not letting myself become hopeful at all. Oh, I don't like what I feel like I just saw. I did not just see yellow energy with that much of the bar left. What? All right, well, that's 6 innings in the books. We're 2/3 of the way there, but this is going to be the toughest third. Dude, I'm going to like hit for the cycle with Kershaw and throw this complete game shutout. I already have a home run, a double, and a single. If I do that, can I like retroactively get credit for the Buxton moment too? All right, 7 innings. 16 strikeouts. I hate that I'm starting to feel hopeful. I cannot start letting myself feel like this is possible. Just don't deviate from the plan. Just over and over. That's what's been working. That's what's going to continue to work. Sit him down. Perfect. Got him though. 1 to go. 1 inning to go. And I do get my chance to hit that triple for the cycle. Let's see. Dude, could you imagine? He tries to rob this. It hits off the wall. No, it's just going to leave. So I go 4 for 4 with 2 home runs on the hitting side. I was worried that was going to be the tough part. This, though. This is gonna be the tough part. We got 3 outs to go. We're in the red energy I just saw. Did you see that? I like twitched a little bit, almost completely ruined the pitch. Oh, I'm getting overexcited here. I'm getting too nervous. There's one. Okay, that's huge to get a swing out of the zone. Give me another one. No, don't take that. The par is starting to fail me here. Oh, don't make contact. Nice. Oh, 21 strikeouts, by the way. Don't tell me I'm getting tired. This is the last batter of the game. Do not flash that up to me right now. Why would you do that? Huge chase right there. Don't deviate. Fastball up next. Nice. Chase one more time, Devers. We did it. We got one. Doesn't matter what I do from here on out. I got one. And I got one that would have been insanely annoying to have to go back and do again. All right, next one up. We got another hitting one. 2 triples in a game with Corbin Carroll. That's like the thing in any of the cycle moments that trips you up is getting that triple. That's what makes the cycle moments extreme. And you're telling me you got to get 2 of them in this one? I don't know, though. It is Corbin Carroll. It is in Chase Field in Arizona here. I would say pretty much if you hit that right center gap, I don't want to say it's guaranteed triple, but you got a good chance at one. That's not going to be a triple. That's not even going to be a single, man. What a play. Again, in this moment, if you don't hit one on the very first plate appearance, you may as well restart. But I'm not doing that right now. I'll just hit another one up the middle. If he makes that play too, are you kidding me? I mean, it doesn't matter, but Rokio, buddy, this isn't about you. I know he was juiced up, but tell me why the best I've done hitting so far in any of these was hitting with Kershaw. Yeah, look at that. Nah, I didn't even threaten for a triple. All right, well, on to the next one, and this one is the perfect game, which technically we just did with Kershaw, but now that we have to do it, it's probably even less likely. Can't give up anything. It doesn't say anything about errors, though. So technically, you don't have to throw a perfect game if your guy makes an error behind you. Same strategy, though, as with Kershaw. We're not deviating from that. I'm guessing, yeah, this is the Cy Young Randy. The only thing that might kind of suck about this Randy Johnson is his par is a little bit bigger, and it's going to continue getting bigger as he gets more tired, which is going to make it tougher to throw strikes. Man, they really throw chipper at you? I thought it was just going to be like the generic Braves live series lineup, but no, you got to deal with, I'm guessing it's that 99 chipper. At least they don't put him in the 9 hole and make you face him as what would have to be the last batter of the game. Did he just take me? No, we're good. We're all good. I mean, judging by the fact that I had 22 strikeouts with Clayton Kershaw, I don't think the 13 strikeouts is going to be the issue of this moment. All right, as I struck out the side, I didn't even realize that. All right, well, this third inning will be who we're facing with the last 3 outs of the 9th inning, no matter what. I think I saw Nacho Alvarez here has 44 contact, 29 power, so that's... All right, who's this next one then? Nick Allen? What does he do? Give me a preview of what's to come in the end. 48 contact, 37 power. Don't do this, though. Par's screwing me over twice. We're down 2-0. We're down 3-0. Par! Game! This is not good now. I'm gonna have to double up on the same pitches here because I gotta make sure it stays in the zone. I can't risk anything. Okay, good. That's what I was saying though back in that first inning. This par situation might be frustrating, and they're gonna finish you off with Marcelo Zuna, and he's a strikeout victim. All right, man. Chipper is the very scary one. But you can't pitch around him. You gotta come after him with the exact same strategy. It really helped me out here if you want to chase a splitter in the dirt. Thank you, Chipper. Okay, there we go, man. That's 5 innings in the books. We need 1 more strikeout. We're past the halfway point. Again, though, you don't get anywhere near excited or optimistic yet, especially when you know you gotta face 99 Chipper one more time. All right, there's our 13th strikeout. Now it's Nick Allen, the closest we've come so far to blowing this thing. All right, we sit him down on 3 pitches this time. That's more like it. No, wait, Cattell? The defense is helping me? All right, and this is it. Well, this isn't it, but this is maybe the biggest hurdle here facing 99 Chipper again. I feel like you can guarantee that everybody at SDS today, watching anybody stream these moments, anybody upload videos of these moments, they are going to be sitting there laughing at watching people's perfect game with Randy get broken up in the 7th inning with Chipper Jones. This was an intentional decision. I've thwarted it. Still need 6 more outs though. This is very far away from being over. I don't like when we miss on the first pitch though. I don't like starting out 1-0 because then you got to throw the breaking pitch next and you're in danger of going down 2-0. Okay, we're fine though. We got a 2-0 pop up. Oh, Acuna, don't do this to me now. Don't get patient here. Don't do this. Ground ball. Okay. We got him one way or another, or else it'd be an error and we'd be fine. 3 outs left to go. We're still in the green energy too. It's not like with Kershaw we were dealing with red. There we go. Sit down, Nacho. Nick, don't repeat that first at bat. You gotta chase this. Okay, fastballs where no part of the par is touching. This is dangerous, even if it is just Nick Allen. I would have liked to pop up. Don't give me a battle now. 1 to go. 1 to go. But Ozuna last time up was the closest we maybe could have come to blowing this. Chase, man. Nobody's chasing that splitter anymore. That's strike 2. Oh! And at least that's it with those kind of stressful pitching moments. Or I guess this one kind of, but it's not like a full 9-inning situation. But we're just going down the list here. And the next one up, the first one on Legend difficulty, we got to use the Colorado Rockies, start losing 9-0 in the first inning and win the game. This feels doable. Like you got a full 9 innings to really kind of, if you pitch well, only need to score 10 runs. And remember, I had a whole series where I played with the Rockies on March to October on Legend difficulty. Anyway, my point is, I'm used to using the Rockies on Legend difficulty. And I had some games where I scored some runs. I'll be fine. We also, I didn't even realize, but judging by this Tovar coming up to the plate, it's not just the live series Rockies. We get a little boost. Oh God, you can't be missing pitches like that. I think really what's going to suck the most about this moment is just the fact that you got to play a full 9-inning game. If that gets caught. Dude, so, oh, okay, wait, never mind. We got a break. That could give me a run here in the first. That's easily going to give me a run here in the first. Actually, huge. The error. Just glad I capitalized on that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the pitching side is going to be a little bit more difficult because it is just the live series Rockies bullpen and then 53 overall Antonio Senzatella on the mound. Actually, what am I doing here? Same strategy pitching as when we were just using Randy and Kershaw. And yeah, I guess 53 overall Senzatella is a little different than Randy and Kershaw. There we go. An out has been recorded. Gotta make this play. All right. Really can't be giving up extra runs here. At least we got out of it. No damage. There we go. 1 out, extra base hit from Brenton Doyle here. Should I have gone for 3? If I did and I got it, then, you know, fly ball gives us that second run. As long as we're staying on a 1-run an inning pace, we're on a good pace. That's an even better pace. That is demolished though, dude. Oh my God, 502. That's gonna get down for me, right? Nice. I guess that would be my one biggest piece of advice if you're trying to take down one of these hitting moments on legend difficulty is be patient. They're gonna throw a lot of balls. They're also gonna throw a lot of borderline pitches that might be strikes, but it doesn't matter if they are. Let them throw those pitches that you're not gonna hit. Run up that pitch count. I mean, I've made 4 outs here, and that was the 39th pitch I've seen. And then, of course, I make 2 outs on 1 pitch. There is no lefties. There's not one lefty in this bullpen. I was like, all right, O'Neal Cruz coming up. May as well go to a lefty. No, that's not an option. Oh my God. Okay, hang on. Is the pitching really going to be this frustrating? Are we really going to give up multiple base runners in each inning on the mound? Oh my God, we can't put anybody away. This is going to be the 9th pitch of this at bat. It is so different pitching with these live series cards than pitching with those 299s we got to. Finally, thank you. All right, that's huge. Leadoff base hit. Need to keep well, I don't need to say something that obvious. That's going to get through. All right. That's also getting through. Warming Bernabel. Oh, I missed it. That'll be a run, though. That better not be 2. Estrada, you gotta run. What is this? Back-to-back innings grounding into a double play to end it? Man, dude, I mean, I know we got a run, but when you load the bases with nobody out and you need to score as many runs as we do, you want to walk away with more than 1. Dude, in the pitching, I might lose it on the pitching side of the ball. Are you kidding me? I can't locate with these guys. Oh my God, and that's a perfect swing. Look at it. We literally have allowed multiple base runners in every inning so far. It's gonna end. They're scoring 2 on this because it was a 3-2 count. Yeah, this is what you don't want to happen. All right, there we go. We needed that. We needed that immediately. I don't know if I got an... Or it's probably going to get down. Okay. We definitely need an extra run to come around this inning. We need to put up at least 2. And at least now we're not going to ground into a double play to end this inning. Yet. We would have. I don't know. Yeah, it's not dropping in. Oh, I don't like where we are right now. I know we got 1 back. There we go. We need that. Need strikeouts. Need contact to not be made. Can we get through an inning without allowing somebody to get on base? We had 2 outs, nobody on a couple innings ago. Oh, we did it. That's progress on the mound. We need to come back with multiple runs now this inning. Oh no, and now that's 2 outs without doing anything. I've scored 1 run at least every inning so far, and this is in danger of not doing that. You gotta let that... Okay, that is gonna get down. I didn't know what kind of Superman move O'Neal Cruz is gonna pull again. Tyro Estrada, come on, man. You were one of the clutchest dudes in my Rockies March to October this year. Come through for me. I don't think he did. That's not getting past O'Neal. Alright, at least Victor Vodnik's doing good things on the mound. That's back-to-back scoreless innings. I mean, we're starting to run a little low on time. We've got 4 innings left to score at least 6 runs. That's good, though. Okay, and that's what's going to do it. No more Heaney. We're on to the bullpen. I'm sure they don't have that good of a bullpen either. And he's got a bit of a funky delivery. How much of that did I get? It's caught. And I'm late. Back-to-back scoreless innings. This is feeling kind of over right now. Alright, grounded to third. Victor Vodnik has kept me at least somewhat alive in this game. 3 scoreless innings. Although I think, like, ever since we brought him in, I haven't done anything. That's okay. Finally back on the board. On a weird pitch, too. Man, we are running out of hope here, especially if I'm missing some of these pitches like that one. All right, well, let me go to the big guns here. Can't allow a run. Absolutely cannot allow more runs. So, Jimmy Herget, you got to do what you're going to do here. That's gonna do it for good.
That one back up the middle and it gets through.
It's something. Wow, we're in such a bad spot that we get to move up to second for free.
Man on second, 2 down. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
All right, well, I mean, gotta start somewhere. This is basically turned into what I think the next moment is, where we need a 7-run inning with the Diamondbacks. All right, I mean, if it was gonna start somewhere, that's it. All right, hope is somewhat alive here. 2 runs, no outs yet in the inning. New arm coming in. That's, you can't have lineouts in this situation, though. That's a huge blow right there. Oh, and that's just a bad swing. Absolutely no reason to swing at that. I don't think that's going anywhere either, so dang, dude. My favorite player in the Rockies' March to October is the biggest disappointment in this moment. 0 for 5. What sucks the most about that is that took almost an hour. That's a really devastating blow there to any sort of momentum, but we gotta move on. We gotta score a bunch of runs again. That's the goal for this one. Legend difficulty, you gotta score 7 runs with the D-backs in 1 inning. And, alright, can't really start it any better than that. You also can't really be facing a better named pitcher. If there was anybody that you hope blows it, it would be Scott Blewett. Get over his head. It's not. And a lineup, yeah. This has to be the toughest moment of the entire bunch, right? Legend difficulty, you gotta score 7 runs, like that's ridiculous. Especially if they're gonna line me out twice. Look at Alec Thomas, though. The bronze. Yeah, I didn't even think about it. I could probably pinch hit here instead of sticking with a 66 overall bronze. I'm actually kind of upset. I didn't even think about pinch hitting in that Rockies game either. Well, that's another perfect. I don't think that one's gone, though. No. Yeah, I don't know why I swung at that. Alright, that's gonna do it. That one's tough. That one might be impossible. We're 2 for 7 on these moments so far. Next one up, we gotta steal 5 bases in a game with Tony Gwynn. This feels doable. I'm assuming they're not gonna start you on base. You gotta get the hits yourself, so you need 3 hits. He can bunt, though. You can't steal a base when you're hitting home runs. You know what? Screw it. I'm bunting. Well, bunt better. I'm still gonna lay one down. I'm just gonna do it early. And 99 bunt. Literally the best possible bunt rating. You get a pitch right down the middle, you pop up the bunt foul. There we go, and I'm not going to get on. That still wasn't a good bunt. Oh my god. Yeah, now we're in the 7th, and now this one's over. The Rockies one was just demoralizing. I think this one has pissed me off the most. Why can't 99 bunting get a bunt down? There we go. We hit a home run, and then Max Bunting fails 2 bunts. You can't steal 5 bases 1 trip around the bases. We need to get up to the plate 1 more time, or 2 more times. 1 more time if I somehow manage to steal home. Alright, we should be in here at 3rd, and you know what? I'm gonna try and take off for home and just hope we get one of those swim move slides to avoid the tag. Nope. And we got a runner in front of me this time. And it doesn't matter because I'm just going deep. This will be the last marathon moment. You got to score 20 runs on legend difficulty against the Rockies with the Blue Jays. I am guessing we don't need to bother with pitching this time around, which is good. I'm also guessing we're at Coors Field. We've seen the Blue Jays offense in this postseason, so I don't know, maybe possible. Then again, I didn't even score half of the 20 runs in the full game with the Rockies. All right, let me just, before I do anything, let me see who's on the bench. Yeah, look at it. We probably did have this for the Rockies, and I missed out on it. We've got 3 high 90s that I can go to on the bench here. Out towards right center field. Well, that's a great start. That's fine. That's good. We needed the minimum pace of 1 run an inning with the Rockies. We need more than 2 runs an inning with the Blue Jays. Keep throwing that. That's going to get over his head, right? All right, good swing. Oh, it's just going to go. 3 solo shots here in the first. Actually, positioning probably doesn't matter if I don't need to worry about pitching, right? And I'll just get Barger in now. And, well, there's 4 solo home runs. Good substitution. All right, I'm going to make another move here. I'm going Kirk. And Kirk drills it. Is that one? Okay, it's at least getting down. That's going to be extra bases. All right, we'll go to the last of our good bench bats here. Dalton Varsho. If we can, you know, hit a home run here again. That's not a home run, but that'll give us our 5th run. It is a really good first inning. I don't want to get too hopeful. We're still 15 runs away, but 5 in the first. I mean, at that pace, we'll have this done in 3 more innings. Oh, and I strike out with Straw. All right, well, I send 9 to the plate. We get 5 across. Very good first inning. And I was right. We don't have to worry about pitching. It doesn't matter what runs are given up in the simulated bottom half. That's huge. Huge to get through. Anytime one of the live series guys can get a hit. Valuable. Ernie Clement, did he do it again? Did he do it again? Perfect. I am really liking how this is going so far. 7 runs and only 3 outs have been made to this point. Oh, and then I make a swing like that with Vlad. What are you doing, Vlad? Bo? That's gone. Yeah, that's a rope. Oh my god, and look at Ty France. He has 38 power against righties. 477. Barger, that should get through. All right. Varsho, is that going to score 68 speed? I don't think so. I don't think we test that even though it's 2 outs with Miles Straw up next. I don't know. Maybe I should have risked it. Nope, Straw comes through. You're kidding me. Okay, we're not sending the other guy. That's Doyle out there. But that's 2 5-run innings in the first 2 innings. This is going so well. Oh, okay. Well, we're ending it with another strikeout. That's back-to-back 5-run innings, though, and we have 7 innings left. Like, we're only halfway there, but we're not even close to halfway there in terms of the time we have left. And Ernie Clement, don't tell me he just did it again. Okay, he didn't do it again. Okay, that's going to be a run. Bo Bichette. I mean, it's still, like, we got to put this into perspective. With how good this is going, this is still 9 runs away, and 9 runs was all I scored in an entire game with the Rockies. Although I'm starting to think the Blue Jays might be a little bit better equipped than the Rockies were. That was Ty France coming through again, by the way. Ah, that's a fair ball. Kirk's not beating anything out. All right, we definitely cooled off. Only 2 runs in that inning. We're still good. The pace is still 4 runs an inning so far, which is well more than what we need. Okay, that's starting to worry me if I miss that. They also sneak brought in a new pitcher. Didn't show any animation or anything. He's just in the game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field.
Oh! All right, this is dangerous now. We're in danger of not scoring in an inning. All right, yep, that's just enough to get me to start worrying again. Clement, that's not going to get down. Not with Doyle out there. Or, that's not Doyle. They said Moniak. All right, I thought that was a lineup. I'm actually going to stay at first. That's only a base hit. We're going to have back-to-back squad. Nope, we still are. Not liking this all of a sudden. We got to get Angel Chiville out of this game. Lean into it. That has to... Please, Carey. Don't. Why? What? These dudes are common. I got 111 power. With a swing like that, that's plenty good. Alright, I can't explain how much I needed that right there. Something to break through. Oh, and I admit that there. How are they all of a sudden not rewarding me? 125 power now on a good timing swing with a good PCI. We should have 3 solo home runs this inning, and we'd be feeling real good right now with nobody out and 15 runs. Nope, instead, we might have fallen behind pace. 13 runs in 6 innings, that's just over 2 runs an inning, and that's like right around the pace you need for 20 runs, but I think that's like slightly below. We got 9 outs left to score 7 runs. At least they brought in a new arm now. And that's huge. That is so huge to get a guy like Davis Schneider. Now we got the stretch of Ernie, Vlad, and the next guy. Bo. And Ernie missed it. Dude, why is 96 so slow? Okay, he sped it up just enough to 98 for me to keep it fair. Dugan Darnell, a 57 overall. This has to be a good spot for us to have gotten to. Nope, Dugan Darnell's filthy. France, it's gotta get down, right? It is getting down. I need to come through right here. I need to at least drive him in, but if I can hit one out, huge. And now I'm not feeling good. Okay, that's big though. Get that run immediately with Kirk. That is... Whoa. Varsho, huge. Those are 2 very large home runs. That's hit solid. That's getting over his head. Yep, it's not going to go, but that's a double. That's a double to bring up the dangerous part of this lineup. Ernie's back. We don't need to send him home. 1 swing could do this. We need 3 runs. Oh my God, okay. I cannot hit the ball on the ground here. We cannot ground into a double play. Why is that so weak off the bat? Bo did it! I did not think that was one that I was going to get done first try. All right, and that leaves us with just 1 moment left. We have to strike out 3 batters in 3 straight plate appearances, and we can only use the slider. It doesn't necessarily have to be an immaculate inning, because it doesn't say anything about, like, do not throw a ball. But yeah, it is. It's just 3 sliders. Although the X slider is faster. Alright, well, we failed. All that is probably a super long video. We just played a super long moment, and 2 pitches in, this one's already failed. I mean, I guess it doesn't immediately end it, but we gotta hope for a drop 3rd strike. Yeah, no, he's just taking it. But literally, it's a fail if we don't. I mean, maybe I just try and strike this guy out, and maybe the next guy, or we just walk him anyway. Alright, well... What an ending to the video. All that, and it ends like that. But you know what? 3 for 10 on the first try with how crazy these moments are this year. Not bad.